Listen up, Rangers, welcome to the SH. My name's Steve, and today I got a problem. Well, sorry, I should reiterate. One of our Patreons has a problem, so deciding to fix it for him. As the thumbnail might be a little bit clickbaity, I'm not gonna lie there. But today what I'm gonna be doing is repairing this 2019 King Ghidorah. What happened? I'm not sure if it came out of the box like this or just articulating it, but the joint here and the leg snapped, which kind of sucks because these things do support quite a bit of weight on this figure. You do have the stands to help you, but like it is what it is, especially with a lot of people I see on Facebook groups and stuff posing these things without using the stands. Could be an issue that you could have. The other thing too is a lot of people, I like to reiterate with these kind of figures, is you gotta be super delicate with them because it is easy to break stuff. They're not really meant to be played with. And then even with this one, when we did the videos, people were like, oh, it's not that fragile. So yeah, like it sucks. So I definitely wanted to fix it up for him. It's pretty much the exact same thing we've done in previous videos here, where it's just going to be drilling two holes for the joints, adding a support, hooking it back together, and hopefully that does the trick, because this doesn't really need to rotate, so I don't really have to worry about rotating and it's going to break off. Well, the glue is seam anyways. With the rod in there, it wouldn't snap, but when you adjust it like that, I can see the glue giving out, but it's not going to really be a concern with this. So anyways, going to try to show you guys this a little better than I have been in previous videos, in case you guys want to do this. Again, one thing I do recommend if you guys do collect a lot of action figures, get yourself a Dremel. Super come in handy. They have tons of bits you can get for them. For drill bits, sanding bits, cut off, or stuff to cut off things. Like, they just come in handy and they're not that expensive. This one is just a plug-in or a rechargeable one that I use. I've been pretty fond of. You can even get like the cheaper off-brand ones. But anyways, so what we gotta do, I put it on the low setting. Just gonna take this, try to get it as center mass as humanly possible. Try not to wiggle it on there as much as I am. My hands are not the steadiest. Sure, I got lined up good. You might hear my AC kick on in the background. Alright, it feels pretty good. You want to make sure when you're doing this that you don't want to go all the way into the joint, because there's a little ball in the end. But just show you guys. I might have to heat that up and work that a little bit just to make sure it's not going to pop back out, but we got our one. Same with the one in the leg. This one kind of broke fairly close to the, if you guys can see, it broke fairly close, so I'm not going to be able to make this one as deep of a cut as I would like to. Also looks like there's a bit of excess plastic hanging off there, but same gist. Let's line it up. Get it in there good. Like I mentioned on this one, I'm not going to be able to go as deep. Oop. I can turn this off. But let's make sure I got enough room in there. So now it's articulating a bit. Might be able to go a little deeper. That's not as shallow as I thought it was. But just take your time with it, because again, you don't want to screw it up. You don't want to go sideways to pop out the joint, because that's just going to cause more damage. But if you take your sweet time with it. As you guys see, ball joint popped out pretty easy. So, got that going for it. Actually, if it pops out that easy, I might just hook this on not actually in the leg. Just pop it back in when I'm done. That seems like an easier job. Next, I just kind of want to eyeball how deep that is. See how it hooks into the joint. Alright, so I can take off about that much more. So about, try right there. And just little by little till you feel like you got enough. Like I could definitely take off some more. Man, this is a weird break looking at this. Because it's definitely missing some plastic. Like that seems about where it wants to be. So now I just gotta add my glue. I might be nice and reinforce this a little bit of epoxy just to fill in that gap. Don't want to go super crazy. Figure out where my little line was. Let it dry, and then we'll reattach it. Like I said, I might do a little bit of filling just to give it a little added strength right there and just help secure it a little better. But outside of that, it's looking pretty good. The other thing I'm doing here is I just mixed up some milliput, just like we showed before. There was a little bit of a gap here, so I just want to try to fill in a little bit, just so when it's flexing, there'll be something there. So that's not just gonna break on them when if it shifts down too much. There'll be something to fill in the gap. I got a custom video I'll be going over here in the coming weeks. I'll go over milliputty a little bit better in those videos, but for now, it's just kind of works like clay. Sets in about 5 hours. That you got to mix together. Let's try and make sure I fill in the seams, and then we'll take off the excess. Make it look all nice and pretty. It zooms in, you guys can see it, but it's got a little filler there. So once that hardens, it'll help to fill that little gap in. So again, when it flexes a little bit, there isn't going to be as much of a problem there. All right, so got this all taken care of. It's cured overnight. To the eye, it definitely changes the color, so it's definitely hardened. It does articulate now, as you guys can see. Hasn't broken off yet, so I got a promise. It's just a very stiff joint, but no fractures coming back on. Make sure it pops back in. Looks good to me. Oh. So as we get back in right anyways. Then just the leg down. Well, typical ball joint problems. Got that popping out now. Straighten that up, because it doesn't want to stay in there now. To be honest, I think I would prefer it to be a little loose anyway, especially since it's damaged, but like as long as it sits in there. Because it feels like it's going, like it lines up, but it's just not sitting in there as well as I would like. It's definitely a little on the loose side, but at least it's, the joints get a hold, which is cool. Because you figure once you get the tail on, stand, it's not gonna, the wings shouldn't apply too much pressure to this anymore. So, definitely happy with it. Got a lot to play with it. As you can see, hasn't broken yet. Glue hasn't failed. It's just mostly the same problems I have with my Ghidorah. It's just, it's very loose. There's a lot of loose ball joints. I must have had some Mod Podge in my hands. Why is it sticky? Yeah, super pleased with it. Can't even tell the difference now. So again, if you guys have issues with these kind of peg joints, best recommendation, get a Dremel, use some paper clips, make some added supports. This one was a little more complicated because the joint was warped, so we had to use a little bit of epoxy sculpting just to help relieve some of the stress that the joint's going to have from flexing. Not sure how, to be honest, I don't even know how great of a solution that's going to be. Like, it's nice hard You would like probably something a little bit more firmer, I would imagine, but it seems to be doing the trick. And be sending this back out to Matt so he can finally have this thing displayed properly in his collection. But anyways, that's it for this video. Help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also have Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. You guys like keep up to date with channel and donate, would greatly appreciate it. And see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.